instead of the Parc de France, with at least 2 goals needed tonight against a team many feel could win the Champions League this season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would deserve the keys to the city of Manchester, not just the manager's job full-time, if he can pull this one off in Paris tonight. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester United on a night that needs to be one of Manchester United's great Europe. It's the same 11 that started the first leg at Old Trafford. Neymar is still out injured, but Edinson Cavani is back on the Paris Saint-Germain bench. Alexis Sanchez and the suspended Paul Pogba drop out from Saturday's team. Thiago Silva there, the Paris Saint-Germain captain, was outstanding in the first leg. Ashley Young wearing the captain's armband for United. For Manchester United, but they're a club full of historic European nights.
Mobile they are. Let's hope and wish them well.
Means they're concentrating fully on the trophy that they really want to win. The bookies think it could be their year as well. They're third favourites to win the Champions League, and there's the first big challenge of the night on Angel Di Maria, who created both goals in the first leg at Old Trafford.
Looked all right, didn't it? It was fine. Fred wins the ball, gives him a little kick, there's nothing wrong with that. You'd want your midfielders to be nice and aggressive straight away.
Old Trafford 3 weeks ago is the heaviest home defeat United have suffered in European competition. He's suspended for the quarterfinals, and there's a bad ball. Here's the chance. It's Lukaku, and he's around the goalkeeper, and he's squeezed it in. And what a start that is for Manchester United in Paris. The man in form, the man among the goals, has a big one tonight in the Champions League. And inside 2 minutes, it's Paris Saint-Germain 0, Manchester United 1.
What a start for Manchester United. And how late it was Romelu Lukaku. Kera here is just fast. Show good strength, Lukaku. Difficult finish, but
1 minute and 54 seconds after the kick-off, Manchester United score to half the...
He's done them again there, Kera.
Yeah, Marcus Rashford's running back, Thiago Silva's header away. Angel Di Maria, Bernat's on the move in behind, and Mbappe couldn't reach it. Di Maria, Mbappe, brilliant block by Smalling. Di Maria, Eric Bailly's got 2 over there. Di Maria's going alone here, but McTominay was there to shut the door. Bernat's got a bit more time and space this time to try and measure something, and only was Di Maria. More work over there for Bailly to do, as a cross that travelled a long way, all the way to Dani Alves. Brilliant defending, Small. There's Mbappe on the move, he got it through, Smalling, it's gone right the way through, and Juan Bernat with a tap-in, made by Kylian Mbappe. They'll check it for VAR, but it looks like Manchester United's lead, their early lead, has disappeared already.
Yeah, it's the ball through to Mbappe, I think they're going to have a look at, to see whether he was offside, because there was a couple of PSG players there, but I think he's well onside. I mean, since the goal, they've looked dangerous, Paris, and this was just a really good run by Mbappe in front of Di Maria. It's Bailly at the far post, some help, but that was all his own work that time, sorry to say.
Guilty on United's record here in France is very good, but here comes Angel Di Maria with options. It's Dani Alves. He had a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah, it's not like him, is it? Normally, he strikes a nice ball.
Here's Mbappe, so sharp, whips it in to the side netting. Any kind of sight of goal, and Paris Saint-Germain's leading scorer will be happy to pull the trigger.
Yeah, Neymar's back, it's good to see.
Lovely ball by Dani Alves, laid off by Mbappe to Di Maria. Here's Bernat again, all kinds of time, good save David De Gea. They've got to get a hold of Juan Bernat down the left-hand side.
Well, unfortunately, Eric Bailly's still playing like a centre defender, isn't he? He's not like a right-back, he keeps getting on the other side, he just want to attack all the time. They're in trouble again.
Got a man over again, Di Maria goes for it, what a hit! Fantastic power from the left boot of Angel Di Maria.
Yeah, nice hit from him. See, it's Bailly there.
Thought about the Rabona. Bernat. Alves would have been spectacular. Given away to Fred. There's another mistake by Kera. Marcus Rashford's on the run. United have got 2 in the middle. Awful ball.
Another poor ball.
Romelu Lukaku and Ashley Young were screaming for it in the middle.
They were 2-on-1 eventually, Fletch, when they break.
And now Rashford, supported outside him by Shaw. He's got himself, spilled by Buffon. Oh, they've got another one! Who scores 2 goals in a game for the 3rd game in a row after a howler from Gianluigi Buffon. Paris Saint-Germain 1, Manchester United 2.
Yeah, and you see how he hits it. Marcus Rashford makes up for his last mistake. Loads of dip on the ball.
And they'd be ahead on aggregate with the 3 away goals. It's astonishing. Eric Bailly's gone down here. We heard the scream from the Manchester United player up here in the commentary box. Side of the Manchester United supporters who have completely filled their section, and to a man they're bouncing up and down. Verratti, Draxler, Di Maria's in space, that's where it's gone. Di Maria with a hit, blocked by Smalling. He didn't catch it accurately, he caught it sweetly, but it would have gone wide.
Yeah, it would have went well wide.
Just left a bit on McTominay over there as well now, Di Maria. This is the stage of the Champions League where 2 years ago Paris Saint-Germain...
This will be walking the park after the first leg.
Is Rashford in and he's onside, it's Rashford, oh, just wide!
And that was...
Verratti sends it forward quickly towards Di Maria. Ashley Young got an important head on that.
You can see here.
Here is Diogo Dalot, skips away from Bernat, got loads up there with him, it's gone right through. Via performances in the Champions League that pretty much persuaded Manchester United to pay the money for Scott McTominay. Romelu Lukaku, lovely touch to Dalot. Rashford's on the run here and he's got the other side of Kehrer. Vital. It's fascinating. It's advantage United on the night. It's Paris Saint-Germain 1, Manchester United 2.
Time, wouldn't they?
Brilliant half-time result. Only 27% possession.
Yeah.
But only 3 shots on target, but super effective. But the thing with PSG, they have Cavani up.
The 2 teams to win here were Barcelona and Real Madrid, and Manchester United's last away. Di Maria. There's Dani Alves coming in back to Di Maria.
Oh, very slow though, isn't it?
Mbappe speeds things up, Di Maria in! That's a brilliant finish, the flank's got him. What a let-off for Manchester United.
A lovely ball, lovely flick by Mbappe, but he was offside, Fletch. He's just going to check for the double shirt.
There's Mbappe, Dani Alves, Chris Smalling stood tall. Draxler outside of the boot looking to thread it through. Here's Mbappe. And he goes to Marco Verratti. Alves to Draxler, time to turn. Mbappe in space. Di Maria's the furthest forward in the middle, good challenge, Smalling, and then help firing has he so far tonight, the French wonder boy. This fella's been firing for Manchester United though, Romelu Lukaku. Position, Meunier's gone out there to play where Draxler was. Here's Mbappe, Dani Alves, Kylian Mbappe, great challenge, Ashley's experienced as they are. This man can settle any nerve. Kylian Mbappe, offside. It's wanted handball, Di Maria's not hanging around, he's got Mbappe up there with him. Kylian Mbappe, so unlike him as well. There's Thomas Meunier, Smalling there. Alves looks for Meunier in behind Shaw. Good, Manchester United can do it. Alves to Di Maria, Meunier galloping forward. Beaten away by David De Gea. Dani Alves onto Kylian Mbappe, he's in, David De Gea stranded. Oh, he couldn't take the chance. Brilliant challenge by Smalling, but that hits the post. Manchester United inches away from going out, but they survive.
Yeah, and the ball by Dani Alves, it's actually Chris Smalling's touch which takes all the pace off it and puts it right into Mbappe's path.
What is it about this football club and dramatic nights in Europe? Real let-off for United. Di Maria, there's Luke Shaw. Towards Dalot, just took his eye off it, but that was in front. Manchester United squad, replaced by the 17-year-old Mason Greenwood, and what the Manchester United supporters hoping for a goal. Marco Verratti for Paris Saint-Germain, Chong with a challenge. Now Dallow's thinking about the shot. That took a deflection. It's a corner.
The big men forward. And it does hit his arm, but I don't think it's at an angle where you think.
I was in a briefing. Penalty! It's a penalty to Manchester United! Rashford against Gianluigi Buffon. How's your bottle? Oh, he smashed it in! What a penalty from Marcus Rashford! Manchester United with another glorious night in the Champions League. United heading through to the quarterfinals. Marcus Rashford, the coolest man in the place.
Well, I'll show you on the ball.
Talk about on by Mbappe and David De Gea. He likes to punch it. Here's Di Maria. Oh! Di Maria's corner in towards Cavani. Verratti. Di Maria fizzed in too far. Relive in France now. Neymar can do nothing about it. Last chance saloon for the Parisians. Eventually it goes in towards Edinson. Cavani, he's fouling in there. The Paris Saint-Germain fans are screaming penalty, but if anything it would be the other way around.
Yeah, it's quite funny actually. All the crowd around us have erupted, hoping, begging. Nothing in this, is there? Nothing in this at all.
Tomane's worked so hard in midfield. Chong's given it away though to Verratti. Shaw in there. Yellow card for Shaw over the free kick. Everybody up there for Paris Saint-Germain. And Romelu Lukaku with a header.
He couldn't have passed it to Lukaku any better there, could he?
The full-time whistle. And Solskjaer has won it. And you've heard that somewhere before. What a night for Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has inspired them to one of their greatest ever European victories. Written off, not given a prayer after the first leg, and they've rolled into Paris and rolled over Paris Saint-Germain. It's a remarkable win against a team that hardly ever loses here.